The Democrats have been caught in yet another scandal, as a number of figures have been implicated in election fraud charges. As reported by the Philadelphia Inquirer, 4 members of an election board have been charged with election fraud. Dolores Scher, 61, Kelvin Maddox, 52, Thurman George, 57, and Wallace Hill, 60, are all facing charges. The 4 Democrats manned ballot machines at the Esperanza Health Center at Kensington and Allegheny Avenues in Philadelphia's 43rd Ward, which was one of the locations where there were complaints of electioneering. Pennsylvania Attorney General Josh Shapiro, who oversaw the case, said the charges draw a very clear line ahead of next week's election. He went on to describe one specific complaint where an elderly couple who were both Republicans cast their ballots together, but only one of their votes was recorded. The other seemed to have been replaced with a write-in vote for the Democrat. Another complaint described how a voter who intended to vote for the Green Party candidate was told the ballot machine was broken and was cursed at when he returned to try again. Another Green Party voter was aggressively questioned when he tried to bring someone with him to the polling booth to assist him, as permitted by law. One should not chalk these actions up to typical partisanship or typical electioneering, Shapiro said. These were crimes. The Democrat leader of the 43rd Ward, Emilio Vasquez, ended up winning the special election despite running a write-in campaign. The result prompted a civil lawsuit from Republican contender Lucinda Little, Green Party nominee Sherry Honkala, as well as 2 other candidates to contest the result. Vasquez declined to comment. With dozens of complaints sent to the Philadelphia District Attorney's Office on Election Day, it was an investigation serious enough in scope to warrant the Attorney General's personal involvement. District Attorney Kelly Hodge said that the actions of the election board are a ruthless example of why so many of our fellow citizens are skeptical and distrustful of our elections. The 4 individuals charged as a result of this joint investigation have betrayed the trust that the citizens of Philadelphia have given them to ensure a free, fair, and unencumbered election day, he added, thanking law enforcement agencies for their effort and promising to continue to monitor future voting irregularities, according to _CBS Philadelphia. All 4 individuals are facing 5 to 6 felony charges each, alongside a slew of misdemeanors. Each of the 4 was charged with violating state laws that regulate elections, intimidating voters, tampering with public records, conspiracy, and other offenses. If convicted, the 4 will receive prison time. 4 Democrats were arrested for election fraud. Are there more cases of election fraud across the country? Both Shapiro and Hodge expressed hope that these arrests will help restore the voters' faith in the local election system. Despite the controversy, only 6.9% of voters in the district cast ballots. We are here to say loud and clear that we have no tolerance for any interference in our election process, stated Shapiro. It isn't rare to see such instances of election fraud in an area that is predominantly Democrat. With any luck, this case will serve as a deterrent to others who wish to tamper with our electoral process.